So here I am again in a survival situation. I'm just going to do this. It's very steamy and smoky in here. I am now living in a tent in a forest. I've had my breakdowns, I've had my meltdowns. I think now I've gone into survival mode. This is literally survival now. I'm not going to go into the whys that I'm here, other than to say that I had to make a decision based on my... I can't go into it. I'm not going to go into it because the people... There's certain people who'll be watching this now. I know they're watching. You know who you are. I'm not giving you anything, so you're not getting it. Basically, I've been to the police, and they've already protected this place anyway, and they know that I'm living here, and they've put a lot of protection around me. I've got something in my car to film anybody that might come near it and stuff like that, because it's been sabotaged a few times, but I am protected. I'm not worried about that now. We had somebody up here yesterday on a bike, on a motorbike, staring down onto the camp, if you like. But he was friendly enough, he smiled and waved and stuff like that, so he probably just playing on his bike. And the night before that there was somebody here camping. Been here now for 10 days, 9 days. I've lost track of time. I've no money. Well, I've got a bit of money, but there's no income. So basically we're here now for however long. I'm going to clean this tent up and then show it you, but it is dire, and I don't really want to show my family because they'll cry and say you're coming home now, or they'll just send someone to collect me, and there's no point because it's part of the journey and I hate it. But at the same time, I have to learn to accept that you can't always have what you want when you want it, and part of becoming a success is getting past the failures or perceived failures. I've come to the conclusion now that I've given far too much of myself for far too long to the wrong people, and it's not happening again. So if it means I die here in this situation, then that's so be it, because I don't feel like I care anymore. I am not somebody's slave, and I'm not somebody's drone, and I don't deserve to be treated like I have been treated, and I blame myself because I allowed that to happen, and now I'm taking it back and saying no more. I'm going to clean this place up. I'm going to go and forage for some nettles and make another nettle soup, and I'm boiling a kettle on the gypsy stove right now because I'm going to wash my clothes outside in a bowl. I've done with the crying. I'll probably cry again later. Don't matter. It doesn't matter. It's not weak. It's not weak, and I don't feel bad about myself anymore for that, because I understand that I'm going through a really tough time, and I'm not giving up. I can't sign on for 26 weeks, but I don't want to anyway, because I've walked out of my job. I'm not too fussed about getting benefits because they're a pittance anyway, and you have to beg for them and you have to work for them. So if you have to work for benefits, you might as well work for yourself and bring your own money in. So all we've got to do is come up with inventive ways to make money without the system. The strongest part of this position right now is that I don't have any rent or bills, but saying that, we have to pay for water. So I'm going to do a series of videos to show you how I'm learning survival skills, basically, because this is the poorest I've ever been. It actually is, and I've got to learn these skills to survive. But one day I'll be in a very, very strong position because I'll be a survival trainer, and I'll be able to show you how you can do it if you ever end up in this situation. And you never know if you will or not, because let's face it, years ago I had my own house. I've never been well off, but I had enough. And if you could have shown me the future and and show me sitting here in a tent like this, I'd probably say I'm not going to move. I'm going to stay where I am. So you just don't know what's going to happen to you in your life. So I feel sorry for myself sometimes. Other times I'm angry with myself. Other times I'm angry with other people. Other times I don't feel anything at all, and that's just part of it. So I'm not going to apologise for anything. I said when I started doing these videos that I'd do the truth, and the truth's ugly as well. It's not always funny, it's not always crap, it's not always anything, it's just part of life. So I'm going to keep these videos short because I have no electric, I have no Wi-Fi. I have to go to the cafe or the pub every day, or when I want to go, and that's when I'll try and do these vlogs, upload them then. But I have to make them short because they'll take too long and then I won't be able to do them. So that was the first one. Bye for now.